Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. When a national youth service a person or a youth corps, to be precise, when a youth corps, Ushi Rita Uguame, when she said recently in a viral TikTok that Lagos is dirty and smelly, she was brutalized psychologically by the Lagos state government and those who work for them. They were criticizing her, calling her out. But what she said about Lagos is true. Lagos is dirty and smelly. And that was confirmed by the last ranking of world cities that I saw, which shows that she was right. Because if she was not right, I wouldn't say it here. And this is because an international body, an international newspaper based in London that had visited Lagos and other cities around the world was ranked Lagos the second worst livable city in the world. And Lagos did not protest that ranking by the Economic Intelligence Unit. But because in Nigeria we like to suppress those who we think we are above, those who feel that are down or below, or those who are below us, now they want to suppress that lady, they want to oppress her. And I saw where she has now apologized for saying the truth. Why is it that Nigeria hates truth? Why is it that this country don't want to hear the truth? Why is truth so alien to the Nigerian system that nobody should say it? And if you say it, you have to be suppressed, you have to be oppressed, you have to be intimidated, you have to be victimized until you cower to them. And I agree that black is not black. You will agree with them that white, that you know is white, is not white. Red color that you know is red color, they say it's not red color, that you must agree that it's not red. They will suppress you until you agree. But when international agencies and organizations say it, perhaps because they have no powers to suppress those people, they will just pretend that if they didn't see it. Because I know that when this report came out, that Lagos is the second worst city to live in, Lagos did not protest. Governor Sanwo-Olu did not protest. And all these social media attack dogs, social media attack dogs, they didn't protest because they know it was true. But they don't want to hear it from a fellow Nigerian. So the official report I have, the last official report I have about the ranking of cities, show that Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital, is the second worst city to live in among 172 cities worldwide. A new report shows that. This revelation is according to the Economist Intelligence Unit, EIU, in its 2022 ranking of world's most livable cities. That was just 3 years ago. That was the last ranking I know they have done. If they have done any other new one, you can bring my attention to it. Lagos was ranked second worst. Second worst most livable city in the world. Now the city was ranked, Lagos was ranked 171st out of 172 countries ranked by Economic Intelligence Unit. Can you imagine that Lagos was at the bottom of the class? Lagos was at the bottom of the class. They were 171. Do you know who was 172? A country, the capital of Syria, Damascus, that was at war. That was the only country Lagos could beat, and Lagos was not at war. Lagos was 171st out of 172 countries. The 172 country, it was Syria, the capital of Damascus, capital of Syria, and Syria was at war. That was why Lagos could be able to beat Syria. Lagos would have been number 172, because I know that Syria, not at war, would be better than Lagos. And people in Lagos are raising shoulder. That's why they are making noises about Lagos, Lagos, Lagos. Look at the ranking. The second worst livable city in the world. According to the economy, because it is the Economist, owned by the Economist of London. The Economic Intelligence Unit, Economist is like a department in the Economist newspaper, Economist magazine. So they know what they are doing. Lagos is dirty and it's smelly, and is the second worst city to live in the world. According to the report, with a relatively low score of 32.2%, Lagos was just a little above Syria's war-torn capital, Damascus. Damascus was at war. Assad was president. He was fighting with terrorists and all kinds of people in the capital. That was the only country, the only capital city, the only city around the world that Lagos was better than. And Lagos was not at war. Lagos is not part of Nigeria that was facing terrorism and insurgency. Even Libya's capital, Tripoli, was better than Lagos. Tripoli, they were at war. They are having crisis. Tripoli was better than Lagos. Lagos was dirty, smelly. And that was what the Economist Intelligence Unit found out about Lagos. The second worst livable city in the world. And it was interesting that the Economist Intelligence Unit noted that both cities, it was talking about Syria's Damascus, and Tripoli. And Tripoli, that's Libya. That both countries, both cities, Tripoli and Damascus, that both cities were hotbeds of wars, conflicts, and terrorism. Even at that, Tripoli was able to beat Lagos in terms of livability. Tripoli, that was at war, that was the hotbed of terrorism, was better than Lagos. Lagos managed to be better than Damascus. Damascus has war. According to the report, the other cities in the bottom 10 are Karachi, the largest city in Pakistan, and Algiers in Algeria. These cities were in the top 10 of the worst livable cities, but Nigeria ranked worse than them. Because you know Nigeria is at 171 first out of 172. Then you have other cities like Port Moresby, Dakar, Harare, Zimbabwe, Douala, Cameroon. Douala was better than Lagos. Harare was better than Lagos. And Tehran, the capital of Iran, was better than Lagos. But look at it, Harare was better than Lagos. Douala was better than Lagos. And when this young lady said that Lagos was dirty and smelly, and people are complaining, when they should be burying their heads in shame, Why should a city, Lagos, the so-called Lagos, their Lagos, was so unlivable? It was the second worst livable city in the world. It was not at war. It was not a hotbed of terrorism. Yet, other cities at war was better than Lagos, including Tripoli. I'm sure among the cities that was ranked includes some of the other countries in the Eastern Africa, like Somalia. I'm sure the city of Somalia, cities in Somalia was better than Lagos, because Lagos is 172, 171 out of 172 countries that was looked into in the report. So I think Lagos state government need to apologize to her, to that couple, and admit that they are doing something wrong. If countries at war, cities at war, we are doing better than their city, then something is wrong. And according to the Economist Intelligence Unit, they say, as in previous surveys, living conditions remain the worst in the bottom 10 cities. So living condition in Lagos is the worst. So that lady was right in her assessment. She was in Lagos. She could feel what this report by the Economist Intelligence Unit is saying. As in previous survey, living condition remains the worst in the bottom 10 cities. And went on to add that wars, conflicts, and terrorism are the biggest factors weighing down the 10 lowest ranked cities, of which 7 are from the Middle East and Africa. Now, Economist Intelligence Units try to justify why these cities were worst livable cities, including Lagos. He says it's because of terrorism, they are war-torn. But we know that Lagos is not war-torn. We know that Lagos is not hotbed of terrorism. Lagos is relatively peaceful. Lagos is not in the northeast. It is not in the north central. It is not in the northwest. So it's not in the epicenter of insurgency in Nigeria. So why is it dirty, smelly, and worst livable city in the world? Second only to Syria, only to Damascus, the Syrian capital at war. Why? Because of incompetence, corruption, and what have you. There is no other better explanation than that. Incompetency and corruption. That's why Lagos is the second worst livable city in the world. Second only to war-torn Damascus in Syria. So that young lady deserves a medal for saying the truth, and shame to all those who force her to change her views because of through intimidation. They are the reason why Nigeria is not moving forward. Those people that suppress the truth or don't want to hear the truth. That woman, that young lady, is a hero for identifying the truth about Lagos. The same truth had been said by the Economic Intelligence Unit in their 2022 ranking of livable cities around the world. What do you think about this? The intimidation of the youth copper because she said that Lagos is dirty and smelly. Is she wrong? If she is wrong, why? What is your proof that she's wrong? Why didn't they counter Economist Intelligence Unit ranking of Lagos as the second worst livable city in the world? And Lagos was ranked together with cities around the world ravaged by insurgency and terrorism, when Lagos is not a hotbed of terrorism and insurgency in Nigeria. If that didn't tell you something, nothing will tell you anything. That's my take. Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.